amenities. Had an opportunity to sit down with many people in the neighborhood that have very legitimate concerns about their neighborhood park. And can you talk a little bit about how that neighborhood park will continue to exist and how you imagine typically how those things are available to the neighbors as well as the entire community?
Right. Well, I think any master plan needs to look very closely at an execution plan that is feasible. So it's not just well into the future, but how would a plan carry itself out on the park so that the park during that construction process can remain as functional and operational as possible. So that's a conversation about priorities and amenities and how can you be strategic. You want to, on one hand, leverage the best result in the end, but you want to balance that with what's going to happen during the construction phase and how do we make sure that the community can still have access to the park and can be using that throughout that process.
And just to be clear, if this moved forward at this location, there will be a park there that's open, freely available to the public to use.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, our entire practice is really about how do we make space public as possible. We're always trying to figure out how we can pull and welcome people into these spaces so that they're used most effectively. And when you get park spaces and community spaces, when those come together, you can have some amazing, particularly if it's designed within the realm of a master plan, that's when you can really leverage the greatest value from the entire site. So true success here is that this is a very open and very public park space.
Continuing along those lines, to the mayor's point, we're going to get a lot of people coming forward with wishes and dreams for this space. Is there a process in place to take those and say, maybe this is not the right location for this feature, and how do we get it into the overall park planning process, master park planning process, if it's a thing that would benefit and that there's support for in the community to maybe be somewhere else? And is there a process, have you thought through that process of using those ideas, maybe not here, but at some location?
Mayor Winstead, Councilmember Nelson, members of the council, that's a really great question, and I have to say it's one of the reasons that I am especially excited to be working on both of these projects concurrently. Not only do we have several members of the staff that are working on both projects, but we also have a member or two of the consulting team who are also working on both the Park System Master Plan and the Valley View Park and Community Center project. So not only do we have the staff that's going to be talking over both projects, but we have someone who's working on an operational analysis and benchmarking and helping us with the inventory of the Park System Master Plan, but also someone who is doing community engagement that will be working on both projects. So there's really great levels of communication and a lot of different opportunities for us to work together on both of these projects. So it's a tremendous opportunity for value for the city.
That was my last question. I'm very happy to hear that answer because I think that may alleviate some concerns about the intensity of use there. If good ideas come up, and could maybe fit there if they're appropriate, or be somewhere else, and not try to oversaturate this area.
Councilor Logan?
I think you've got a good team together here, and you've got insight into what the cost of their portion of this project is. But not being hip deep, and I think everybody here, have you been through the referendum process?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
for this particular facility.
Okay. So I'm looking at, we're accumulating cost along the way for this project, and I think everybody here is optimistic that, our residents are going to, we're going to build a good case for value, and they're going to support this. In the event that it doesn't, what we can